Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
But in case I was getting stuck in a question, I moved on to the next question, which is very important. You have to realize it at the right time that you are getting stuck in the question, and it's of no use to waste more time. Hi everyone, my name is Jhalak Mittal. This was my first attempt to CAT and I scored 98.79 percentile overall. Initially, everything was very lenient. Our coaching was also we had classes once in a week or max to max twice in a week. This continued till March. Things were very slow and were very manageable along with my college extracurriculars and acads. But slowly, I got involved with my semester exams. We have our semester exams in May. There was a complete break of 1 month, and then we have a 2 months of summer vacation. So in that summer vacation, I strategically devised what all I need to do. I talked to people who attended CAT last year, and I got to know that I need to work on my concepts. For English, I scored 91 percentile. For DILR, I scored 99.07 percentile. And for Quant, it was 98.8 percentile. When I started my preparation, I tried to know the weightage of each section. Which chapters should I focus more on to get more marks? So I got to know that arithmetic is a part that you need to focus very much. It has good amount of weightage and it will demand a lot of your time. So I started with arithmetic. I did all the chapters in very much detail. I tried to revise the chapters again and again. One thing that I found really helpful was there were few tests that I had on my student portal that had questions clubbed from different chapters. That really helps you to analyze whether you actually have good hold on that particular chapter or not. So I first completed my arithmetic and then I went on to algebra. Algebra is a portion that doesn't demand so much of your time but is very scoring. You always have 10 to 12 questions from algebra and they are very much of hit and trial type questions. If I'm talking about numbers and geometry, these two are very lengthy chapters and demands a lot of time, and the weightage is not that much in relation to the length of these chapters. I did number system in detail. I tried to make notes of each and every part. I divided the chapters in various subparts such as factors, remainders, and for quant, for every section you also need to devise what strategy you'll be using to attempt the question. There are various methods that people follow for quant. Some say that you must go through all the questions first. I followed a different approach. I tried to do questions in which I was sure that I can do, whether it was lengthy or it was a short question. But in case I was getting stuck in a question, I moved on to the next question, which is very important. You have to realize it at the right time that you are getting stuck in the question, and it's of no use to waste more time. It is very important to realize which portion you are stronger in. Like I found myself to be better with LR, and DI was not. I was not very much comfortable with DI, so I focused more on LR. And when my DILR section started, I used the question paper view and I scanned through all the sets that I had. I always started with the LR set because I was comfortable with that. Here also we need to realize that we need to fix time for a particular set. I fixed 10 minutes for a set. That if in 10 minutes I don't find a positive outcome or I feel like I won't be able to get results out of this set, I left that set and I moved forward. Verbal was the most difficult part for me, and I think that is the most difficult part for most of the students. It is very unpredictable. The scores were either more than 60 or it was below 30 for me. So there was nothing in between. So I tried many things for verbal. I started with practicing lot of sets. I then moved on to reading lot of material. Then I realized I was lacking in my reading speed for articles which were from philosophical backgrounds or were related to some scientific research. So I started looking for articles from different areas. There are many magazines like The Open or Economist, Aeon Essays. These websites have really good articles on different sources, on random topics. So I started reading those articles, and I fixed 1 hour to 1.5 hours every day that I have to read articles from these sources. And that was actually helping me to comprehend the article better. If we don't have access to any coaching, it is always advisable whenever you analyze the questions. Analysis basically means going through your mistakes and revisiting each and every question. Even if the question is correct, it may just be a matter of chance that you got it right at that time. If you find that the question is really important and you may end up making a mistake in your exams in that particular question, so it is always advisable to note that down and revisit each and every question line by line, and make notes of important questions. And by the end, you will have a good comprised set of important points from all your AIMCATs and the mistakes that you have committed. Few things that make big difference for a good mock test is firstly, they must provide you good analysis, and good analysis involves a video solution. Video solutions are far more helpful than the textual solutions. The teacher who is addressing to those questions ends up giving lot of tricks to solve the question in smaller time duration. So look for test series which have video solutions. Secondly, they must provide you percentile. They must give you sectional percentiles, what percentile you are scoring section per section, and the overall percentile. Your rank should be declared to you, and the tests that they are conducting should be in a proper window. Like if the tests are active, they should be active for a window of 3 to 4 days, so that there is a proper evaluation of the percentiles that the students get. For these IIM groups, I had called from all the colleges except Ahmedabad. Okay. And I also applied for MDI Gurgaon, SP Jain, and rest I attempted for all other examinations. I attempted for SNAP, NMAT, I attempted PISNet and IIFP. It is still very exciting and very terrifying at the same time for me to believe the fact that I have actually converted IIM Bangalore. Only advice that I can give is consistency is the key. Like I have seen many of my friends who started preparing. Like if 100 people start preparing in January or February, it is just the 50 or 40 who are left by the end who actually prepare with the same sincerity by the end with which they started. So it is very important to be in the race by the end. And one very important piece of advice is give your CAT exam with a very, very calm mind. I literally switched off my cell phone 2 days before CAT exam because I was freaking out. I switched it off. I disconnected myself to everyone, and I slept 11 hours before my CAT exam. I wasn't expecting to sleep at all, but because I disconnected myself with everything, even all the best that you receive before your exam is very much terrifying at that point of time. So I disconnected myself with everything. I slept to the fullest. I went for my CAT exam believing that I have filled for a lot of other exams. I attempted SNAP, XAT, CAT. I had a lot of other options.